the go ahead once the live stream starts up.
Sounds great.
All right, we are all set.
All right, hopefully we're live streaming and everybody can see it. To the teams that competed this year, congratulations. There were some amazing rounds. We got great comments from scoring panelists. It was impressive to say the very least. We're not going to waste a lot of time because we got to get our final championship teams into the final championship round to see who's going to nationals this year. But we do want to go over the awards ceremony with everybody. And so hopefully everyone's listening in. So I'll dive into those. We always like to start with the individual awards, then we'll hit professionalism, and then we'll announce the two teams who are advancing to the state tournament championship round. Let me start with our attorneys on that. In looking at the individual parts, we'll talk about the top three. We've broken that down by best opener, best closer, best direct, best cross, best plaintiff's attorney, best defense attorney, and then of course, overall best attorney. Our three best directing attorneys who did the three best directs on average were Peyton Burnett from Niwot, Emily Bell from Holy Family A, and Jasper Bloom from Fairview. Our three attorneys who did the best crosses on average were Kayla Coniglio from Niwot, Ben Ocon, I think it is, Ocon from Ponderosa, and Sahidi Balaji from Monarch. For our openers and closers, the best openers were Caitlin Clint from Valor, Jasper Bloom from Fairview, and Caitlin Brennan from Glenwood Springs. Our best closers were Elizabeth Kugler from Monarch, Rachel Kidder from Faith Christian in homeschooling, and Ashley Dunn from Prospect Ridge. Our overall best plaintiffs attorneys were Lee Kenny from Colorado Academy, Elizabeth Kugler from Monarch, and Sophie Harrison from Ridgeview A. Our best defense attorneys overall were Ashley Dunn from Prospect Ridge, Rachel Kidder from Faith Christian and homeschooling, and Sydney Pavetti from Doherty. Our top 10 best attorneys, and we'll be sending out awards to the schools, starting at number 10, and I'll go up. I've been going 1 to 3, so I'll reverse that and go 10 to 1. But coming in out of 10th out of obviously a great number of attorneys who are doing this, best overall attorney was Will Damon from Pueblo West. Number 9, Caitlin Clint from Valor. Number 8, Elwood Shefflin from Rocky Mountain. Number 7, Rachel Yett from Rocky Mountain. Number 6, Ashlyn Vierik from Regis Jesuit. Number 5, Sophie Harrison from Ridgeview A. At number 4, we had Sydney Pavetti from Doherty. Number 3, Rachel Kidder from Faith Christian and homeschooling. And at number 2, Ashley Dunn from Prospect Ridge. And the number 1 best overall attorney throughout all performances on average was Lee Kinney from Colorado Academy. In terms of our witnesses, also looking at our best, Dr. Casey Rogers, we had Tony Adams from Devlin A, Ellie Musfelt from Fairview, and Grace Trembath from Colorado Academy A. For our best Dr. Devin Williams, we had Hannah Feeney from Glenwood Springs, Audrey Gordon from Colorado Academy, and Danielle Jensen from Ridgeview. Our best Carson Dursts were Lily Rudowski from Lakewood, Bailey Burton from Glenwood Springs, Taylor Sipra from Regis Jesuit, and our best Skylar Weirs were Sophie Liebman from Devlin, Maisie Bogich from Mullen, Curtis Anderson from Rocky Mountain. Our best Dakota Weirs were Chloe Ells from Niwot, Millie Bjork from Kent, Denver, and Jordan Merriweather from Regis Jesuit. And our best Blake Doncourts were Saffron Bennett Spurlock from St. Mary's, Wynn Sharp from Colorado Academy, and Kai Solter from Monarch. Overall, our best witnesses across the board on average, coming at number 10 was McKenna Selby from Monarch. Number 9, Grace Trembath from Colorado Academy. Number 8, Ellie Musfelt from Fairview. Number 7, Tony Adams from Devlin. Number 6, Danielle Jensen from Ridgeview. At number 5, best witness was Wynn Sharp from Colorado Academy. Number 4, Lily Rudowski from Lakewood. Number 3, Saffron Bennett Spurlock from St. Mary's. Number 2, Audrey Gordon from Colorado Academy. And the number 1 best witness overall across averaging was Hannah Feeney from Glenwood Springs. The next to last issue we want to get to, but it's critical, we think, is the Professionalism Award. We think this is a major award in terms of this. It speaks well of the teams, and we had several teams really fighting for this at first place. But our first place overall team for professionalism was St. Mary's. We'll send out awards to all of those, which then brings us to the last issue, the 2 teams who are going to go into the final round. What we need to have you do is have your coaches come in and check into, and I'll find out in a moment, we'll come on and tell you exactly which courtroom we're going to go into. Maybe we're going to have you, I think, go into courtroom number 1 is where we're going to start. But we'll have you check into courtroom number 1. I think we've got about 15 minutes to half an hour to get ready. But so without further ado, the top 2 teams who will be going into the championship round in the next round are Lakewood and Mullen. So with that, Lakewood and Mullen, if we can have you start to get ready. Everyone else, thank you so much. You can watch this live streaming. I think it's going to be courtroom 1. And we appreciate all the time and energy all of you put in. We'll be sending out individual awards and professionalism. And we'll see out of Mullen and Lakewood who gets to go to the national championship rounds.